Oh boy, time for the start of the doozy levels of Cruciball. We're going back to the Peglocke, which, in case you're wondering, is a kind of game mode that I am doing where I am going through every single Cruciball level, and if I pick up a single orb, if I pick up an orb or a boss relic, I can no longer use that going forward. So far, we have completed Cruciballs 1 through 5, and we are doing 6 now, where enemies and mini-bosses have increased health. It's the real start of the end. I have a feeling that's going to be the case, at least. It might not be. I might be overthinking things, but you never know. You never know when it comes to these things. Starting off with a fairly okay relic, too. Getting +1, +0? I mean, that's pretty good. And plenty of gold. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Ooh, not quite. I don't know what I'm going to be going for today. I did say I was going to start trying to pick up more of the... I'm going to start to try and pick up more of the mid-tier orbs, and I'm not sure what that entails. And upgrading... Someone mentioned it in the comments below, but the starting orbs, they are definitely usable, but you can't upgrade them, is I think the compromise we're going with. Because, I mean, you have to do some pretty funky stuff to not have them in the deck, and I never wanted to anyway. You know what? I'm gonna remove all my orbs. I feel like this is fairly high on the list. Like, it's above average. It's definitely a very good orb, but it's so uncommon to find that, for now, I guess, removing all the orbs is going to be what is going to be happening here. The Orboros is now gone from the list. I should also probably flash up what has already been destroyed so far. And you know what? I'm making an executive decision just because I haven't even thrown the orb yet, and I just got it like half a second before I got the new one, that the Orblation, I'm making an executive decision that I'm not destroying that. I need at least some form of some orbs for the later on times, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. Oh, also, one other small rule that was added after the fact that I feel like I should probably mention is the egg. The egg and cake thing, because it is so rare, we're kind of treating that like a shiny Pokemon, in a sense, where if you find the cake, you will be able to re-add a singular orb or boss relic back to the pool, depending on what you want. So I thought that was just really, really fun, and I thought that was really fun, and so that is one other thing that we will be doing. Honestly, might as well upgrade this to level 3. I do have a mini boss coming up here soon. They do have increased health. I might as well get as strong of an Orboros as I possibly can early on. Let's see, a 6-8 with Echo, love it. I love that. A 6-8 with Echo 50. It'd be better if it was higher Echo, but I mean, I'm not gonna be sitting here complaining about having a massive Echo. That would just be absurd. What's also absurd is how I have not managed to hit that refresh, but still finished off the boss here, the mini boss here. Absolutely destroying it. Probably want to get, maybe I can go Shrewd Scales. That way, I can even do kind of a reload build with this. Maybe. I definitely don't want to go cheese just yet. The cheese I do feel like will have to make an appearance at some point. I don't think this is that one though. Maybe at some point though. Alright, okay. Come on, dropping down. Very nice. Honestly, I'm always super super pumped whenever I find the Orbros. I never find it at a time where I'm like, yeah, I can take this. Because I always have such a fun build by that point. It's super nice when you find it as early as I did. So that's honestly awesome. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't do anything there. That's fine. And scoot down here. I think, you know what? I'm kind of I've kind of completely forgot what I used on my last run. I think it was like a Splat Orb, Rub Orb run. That was really fun. I think that one was really fun. I should be saying, because I'm sitting here saying, yeah, I can't remember what it is, but it was really fun. Kinda silly of me to say, right? Doesn't make sense. Oh, this guy got obliterated. Again, no refreshes, still completely just destroyed. Love to see it. What do I want to go with? Maybe Echo Chamber. Get just 10% more Echo. That way I can retain a little bit more damage between shots. And then Pegboard starting with +3. A very strong set of relics and a very strong orb to start off here. Love to see it. Alright, come on. Come on. Not a great shot, but honestly okay. Because between the Echo coming up here, I think it might even just be able to kill on Echo alone, pretty much. Echo 60 plus a couple bombs. Yeah, it looks like that might be the case. So that is very nice. Absolutely stomping the early game here. Don't want to take a boss relic because of that. I'm feeling pretty confident going into the next floor. That one's a little scary. I would have liked to have the wall boss for this, but I guess this is okay. Okay. Or even some kind of AoE, because I currently have 0 AoE. Which, yikes. Especially with this floor, I'll probably end up taking a lot of chip damage. At least the 3 extra bombs are kinda decent. Kind of. Getting essentially 150 total damage is not bad. To all. If I could hit them, like, jeez. Okay, here we go. 7-9. Gotta love the, you gotta love having balance, you know? It's very... I feel like Shrewd Scales is like one of those relics that I never take, just because it's so hard to get it to work. But when it works, I do think it's one of the better ones. You know what, I'm gonna head down this way. There are more elites down here. It'll be more fun, hopefully. Like, you get the same amount of relics either way, but this way I get elite fights, and elite fights are kinda cool. Oh, that's right, I forgot. This is like probably one of the biggest difficulty increases for Cruciball level 6. If you see the shield, it had 175 health. That is more than double the normal health of a shield, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the normal health is 80, so 180 to 175 is huge. And I have no AoE to bypass it, so I'm forced to get through every single shield. Unless, of course, I do happen to find an overwhammer, which would be very appreciative, but not likely, if I had to guess. Right, there we go. Oh no, my egg! I swear, if I find the cake encounter, I am going to be upset. Oh, I'm gonna be so upset if I find the cake encounter. I suppose I could probably heal. I mean, I might as well heal. I don't have anything else. If I find the cake encounter, I am going to be so upset, though. I will take the fight. I can't actually take stones. Like, it's against the rules for me to take any stones. Because I did do that build early on. Very early on, in fact. Okay, come on. How is it? Dang. That's a really unfortunate location for that little gap to be. On the bright side, I can heal, or I can refresh whenever I want by taking... If I decide to take 4 damage, I can instantly reload. Or refresh. And reload, I guess, but those aren't necessarily things I want. Okay, come on. Come on. Hit bombs so I don't take any more damage. This fight tends to do some pretty nasty amounts to me, and it's very much the case in this time around too. Not bad. Oh, I should have healed. Why didn't I heal? Oh no. I normally always heal just instinctively. Oh, this might be bad. Oh, I'm really hoping for the wall or the shield mage. Yes, the shield mage. I think this is probably the best encounter for me with Echo. Be able to keep the damage I have between shots here is honestly really huge for dealing with the shield buildup. That is, of course, as long as I don't get completely obliterated, which is entirely plausible. Okay. Good refresh, very strong refresh there. If I can get... Okay, how much do I need? I need... not that much more, actually. That's very doable. 54... Please crit. Oh, not quite a quit. Not quite a quit. Yes, I can speak English. But there we go. Finishing that one off. At least I'm still alive, right? Refreshing Ants also grants crit is pretty good most of the time, so I'm gonna hope that it's gonna be the same here. Oof. Didn't want to take misnavigation damage there. Really did not want to. Do I want to go to the other passage? I honestly think I do. I lose out on one elite fight, but I get a relic immediately, which I think is really important, considering I'm kind of low health and I don't really want to take some extra damage here. I don't need gold. I didn't need either of those two on the left-hand side. I really don't know why I went for them, to be honest. Might as well take the special relic, get some healing. I do think that it is slightly better to do that. To get that at the very least. And then bombs detonating in one hit, attack blind form, refresh and moving, and then axe me anything. All are very strong orbs here. Very strong relics here. Just gotta make sure I end up down the left-hand path here. I think there are 2 extra elite fights down here. Heal 6 when reloading. Oh, that's huge. Now I can just choose to reload whenever. I'll lose 2 health and give the enemies a turn. But honestly, that's not... Or I gain 2 health now. That's the difference between this time and last time. And gaining 2 health is much better than losing 4. Believe it or not. Get the crit and bombs. Ooh. This shield mage fight is already going way better than before. It should honestly be dead in 2 hits, if I had to guess. Maybe a third. No, 2. Definitely because of the bomb. Yeah, there we go. Way better than the previous fight. Just a small amount of relic increase is way stronger. Peggle starting with twice as many bombs to help alleviate, the amount of AoE damage I do not have. I mean, that's just pretty good. I'm just debating if that was worth it or not. Discarding, or getting a second one of these. It does increase my Echo stackability to 10 orbs rather than 5, but I don't know if that's actually worth it. Wait, is this the 3rd shield mage I'm finding on this stage? That's awesome. That is actually really awesome. Okay, please hit the crit. That's not the crit. That is the crit, though. Love to see that. Plus a couple bombs. And they're 75 damage bombs, too, which just makes them even better. Alright, let's see. Don't need too much more. This shot should be able to kill it, even with the shield. Very nice. Cruciball's Fleece isn't too great right now. There is only technically 2 on the board, so I'd rather take Lucky Penny for more consistency, rather than very high damage to start with. This boss might be tough. Again, AoE is the name of the game with this boss, and I have none of it. Which is kind of scary if I'm gonna be honest. I have low health, I do have ways to heal, and I guess a lot of bombs, which does help, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Okay, that's a refresh. Huge. That was a huge refresh there. And a huge damage, huge amount of damage on that thing. I have to aim for a bomb now. It is required to be able to do damage to the main boss here. Very nice. Got that. Ooh, nice. A bomb there too. I wasn't expecting to be able to hit one, but I'm happy it did. This boss went really well. Way better than I would have expected. I was like, oh, am I gonna... I thought I was done for, honestly. I did not think I was gonna be able to survive that one. The AoE can be kind of a problem, but I guess having double bombs and then plus three bombs at the start is really good. So it does make sense as to why I was able to. It's just surprising. It's still surprising in the end. Okay. Oh, the mirrors. No, mirrors. Why do they have to be stronger again? I hate when mirrors are strong. Oh, yay. Mirrors are... I think mirrors are my least favorite enemy. Aside from the shielded enemies, yeah, mirrors have to be. Because if you have huge damage, they're great. If you have mediocre damage, you get ready to just get obliterated by them. So, I mean, it's hit or miss on if I like them or not. Okay. Should be able to finish this one off. Even better if I hit 2 bombs. Doubt I will. Or I guess it had to have been 3, not even 2. That's okay. Let's see. Ooh, very nice. One nice shot should be able to kill. I'll just go for as much gold as I possibly can. Probably won't get too much. But I mean, any amount's a decent amount. Okay. Definitely want to go left into right. I think that's the play. Left into right. It didn't really matter, I guess, going wherever it needed. It could have gone wherever. But, still nice to go the side you plan to. Wow, that was a lot of bombs. Who would have thought having double bombs on a bomb-ridden stage would equate to a lot of bombs? Not me. I could probably heal, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm not gonna go into right, am I? Oh, I am! Wow. That's surprising. What's in here? Pocket watch dealing extra damage. I mean, that's reasonable, right? So if I go... I think I want to go left, actually, because I do want to hit... I want to hit the shot because I have so much extra gold, and I'll end up having to miss it and an elite fight if I go to the right here, so I'm actually gonna go to the left. I thought I had to go to the right, but left does seem like the better option. And I'm getting the elite fight anyway. Which might be good, might be bad. Inverse fight is not necessarily my favorite. But here we are. Inverse fight is getting obliterated. Love to see it. I love it when this fight dies easy. It's one of those fights that is like, fights that are like, wow, I hate it, but I also love destroying it, you know? Okay, that was a very good fight. What do I want? Bouncers contribute to damage, I guess? I don't want to plan for being I don't want to plan for being below that much health, especially with the Infernal Ingot. And then I guess, and then on the other side of it, I didn't really want to go with, oh no, I'm taking a lot of damage here, aren't I? Oh no, okay. And then I didn't really want to go with non-crit damage, because I think I'm critting fairly often. I don't know if it's, like, incredibly often, but, I mean, it's at least something. Very nice. Love to see that. And then the elite fight time, hopefully? Yes! Love to see that. What's it gonna be? What's it? Oh, another inverse one. Please die. It's nothing personal, except it's very personal and I want you to die. Oh my. Oh, that was a nice shot. I'll take that. Extra... I think the Echo alone here might even be able to finish it off. And there we go. I was not fully wrong. Activating crits also refresh the board is really nice. So is Intentional Oboe. It kind of depends on what the final boss is here. There will be a lot of red bombs, so I kind of want to go with the Intentional Oboe. It'll be lower damage, but it'll protect me more from the red bombs, which I might end up hitting a lot of. It's Enhanced Gunpowder. This is an additional relic on top of that, too. Round Guard, you are immune to damage while reloading. Love to see that. Although I guess I'm not reloading very much because I technically have 10 orbs. Now that I'm thinking about it. Technically. Okay. That's a-okay with me. Probably should have gone with the cookie. Now that I'm thinking about it. In a proper state of mind. Of spending more than 2 seconds being like, ooh, that's a shiny. And deciding, yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, gotta hit the crit. I guess it didn't really need to hit the crit. I just wanted to. And there we go. Finishing off that. I will heal. Might as well. I have way more than enough gold right now. Way more. In fact, I'll just buy all... I might as well just buy all 4 of these, even though they might not be the best. And I think I'm even going to remove the Orbros, the secondary one I have. It does let me have some extra stuff, but because I have the Round Guard now, especially, I just don't see a need for it. Wow. That was 2,000 damage and bombs. I think that was a pretty good fight. I'd say that was a relatively good fight. Do I want Duplication Potion or Crit Solace? I feel like I probably want Crit Solace. Just get a little bit of extra damage. I mean, it might not be the biggest of problems, or biggest of increases for me, but, I mean, it might add a little bit of damage here and there. So, I mean, the small bits kind of matter. Sometimes. I think the Enhanced Gunpowder, Short Fuse, Bombulate combo has to be one of my favorite things in the game. Those few relics alone just absolutely obliterate everything. I will check mine. Attack scanning +1/+1 too. Nearly 2 full rows of relics without any boss relics even. This has to be one of the highest I've ever had. That is awesome. And what happened down there? Did one of the bombs, like, preemptively trigger or something and kill the surrounding pegs? That is so strange. I am so confused with that. Well, I guess that works. Holy. Wait, how much damage is this first shot gonna be? Whoa! My Axe Me Anything procced. Oh my god. That was nearly a one-shot. I think Orboros might have been better to save for a later stage, but then again, I probably wouldn't have found it in a later stage. I think that was a really fun one, and I hope you guys did too. So if you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really help me out. So, see ya.